Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, this was a recommendation by Kabuki here, was a good idea. To really highlight this item, the strength of it, and I do think, these new fights can drop, and, I could, man, I would like to word this in a way that, basically, like, with my box, right? Of course, with all the, rainbow units I've got and stuff like that, like, I could usually handle these fights pretty A-okay, right? Like, without anything too drastic happening. But, a lot of players are not going to have the rainbow stars that I've got, right? They're not going to have the link levels from grinding it nonstop, right? Like, they're not going to have these resources. And then that's where this can really come into play. This item is going to be really good and really quite helpful. I do think that a lot of times people in the community do kind of like hold themselves, I don't know if it's to my standards as correct, but like I kind of just challenge myself to do it with no item runs, and then people, like, I'm not telling people you have to beat it with no items, you have to do it with no items, stuff like that, but people just kind of like take after me is what happens, right? And then they're doing no item runs, and they tell people, oh, wow, you beat it with items and stuff like that, right? So I want to do a video just talking about the strength of this item and really showing how much this can dramatically change things in some of these tough fights. There are two fights in particular that I plan on going into, which is, a GT Hero team. I was thinking, of the new GDC LRs, which one are players most likely to have? I feel like it's probably Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, just because he's the hypest, the most popular. So I'm just going to use his team. We're going to do a run against the Goku Black and Zamasu fight. We're going to use this guide robot. So this is a Ghost Usher, okay? It only works on one enemy, by the way. So it'll Ghost Usher their first turn, and then on their second turn, you lower their damage by 66%. And we've got two of these. So we're going to be able to go in here and just absolutely dominate with this Ghost Usher item. And then it's going to massively lower the damage that Goku Black has available to him on his second turn. So I think we really should probably win quite easily here if we're going to bust out the items. I could have also run a support memory as well, which, I do. Oh, wow, okay. Locking wasn't really too bad today, was it, kids? I don't even really need to lock. I don't need to use an item, right? Dude. Maybe, okay, we'll bust. What are these rotations? What? And then he's in slot 7? Yeah, we don't need items, and we have literally perfect rotations. I'm gonna... So next turn, I'm gonna, let this... I'm going to just use it right now. And the whole point of the video is this. Okay, so again, make sure we want to use this against Goku Black. So this is going to Ghost Usher. So it's going to wipe away his attacks. Boom. And then it massively will attack debuff him as well. So for next turn, Goku Black is massively attack debuffed. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is we're going to speed blitz Zamasu. And just get him out of here. Honestly, I probably should have just not used an item right here. I don't know. It would feel like the whole, like, I'm setting it up like, oh yeah, don't be scared to use items. This first rotation was very good. Like, I didn't need to use an item right here. I think Goku Black is likely supering in slot 3, and maybe, like, GT Super Saiyan 3 Goku wouldn't have dodged it or something like that. Maybe, right? But, with the items, we should be good. I kind of wanted to leave physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on rotation, too. Even though, they could be much weaker, of course. But that's going to allow our Dragon Fist with Gogeta to really pummel them in a couple... Okay, well, damn, okay. You know what? Maybe I should have not used the item right away exactly like that, because we did not get hit for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to get his Dragon Fist. Let's pay attention to what Rose does next turn. So this turn we go Sushit him. Next turn he's going to be massively attack debuffed. I think the second item we would definitely do very well to hold on to. I'm playing this fight in my head right here, and I should have went that first turn without using the item. I shouldn't have used that item that first turn. Because our chances to die in this turn were so microscopic. Like, we were not going to die in this turn. There's where Zamasu Super was. Okay. I was, again, considering Super Saiyan 3 Goku in the middle slot, but... and then there is also support memories, too, which I think maybe one thing a lot of people could do is maybe get your first clear of the event in, and then maybe try and do no items. That's what I used to do, but these days I'm kind of just doing it as is. Alright, so Goku Black is able to attack here, but he's massively debuffed. So that, like, the exact number, I'm just gonna show it. This 66% attack debuff, that's cutting into his super attack damage as well. So it's like now characters are going to be able to hang on to that a little bit better, which is going to be good, right? All right, let's see how we do. All right, 63 million, pretty good. Next to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and we got Pan support as well. We could definitely sit Zamasu down right here. With a good turn from Gogeta and a good turn from Super Saiyan 4 Goku, very possible we could. Depends on if Super Saiyan 4 Goku hits his crits. What does he have? He has like a 70% chance to crit. Remember, STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is quite good, right? Like, I actually had him on the Dokkan Diamond. The Diamond. I like him, but I did feel like TN, with his Kamehameha counter, I was a little bit more comfortable having him higher on the Dokkan Diamond for STR than I did on Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Alright, so the super attack was in slot 1. We didn't counter, by the way. But, I mean, Gogeta would be able to tank this anyway, but it's also, you know, he's massively debuffed. Oh, we do counter this. So he's probably dead. Interesting. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Bye, fucker. See ya. Yeah, get blown away, stupid. Dude, the dumb fuck killed himself, man. That shit... Duh, you might not want to super him, by the way. Alright, well, I'm just gonna pop the next skill session here. Turn 3. Yeah, I guess we're good. The only thing is this Gogeta, the turn 3 Gogeta, we never got a chance to use his Dragon Fist, though. That's the only problem. I mean, on turn 5, we'll have physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to potentially finish the fight anyway, so we're good. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. All right, again, I'm going to use it one more time. I mean, we've started hitting Goku Black now, so he's very scary. So we'll do this. Yeah, we'll be able to do massive amounts of damage right here. Awesome, awesome. Let's just get... Yep, that looks good. Get more orbs. That'll get them more stats. Perfect. Then we'll hit this. Yeah, okay. So now we can just beat Goku Black's ass, right? Just beat him down. Now, next turn, Goku Black is going to be, like, fully built up. But he's attack debuffed. So, we should be good. Now, there is one other fight I want to utilize this item on. Again, just to show you guys how good it can be. Now, there's, of course, other items, like the Whis item and shit like that, which are really, really good. But I just wanted to highlight this item because of specifically how well it works against the hardest fight in the game. How it can really single-handedly lock Goku Black down. Right? Like, there's not much Goku Black could do. I think fully built up Goku Black, I mean, his damage is still a little spooky, even with the massive debuff he's gonna get from the Guide Robo item, but, you know. Can still be something to consider. All right, yep, they're doing their thing. We will be able to, if there is a turn 5, we're probably just gonna kill with physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active. If there is a turn 5. If there is. His active will be more than enough. Okay. This kid still has a lot of HP, chat. All right. It is fun being able to use this guy again. I love him. I adore him. All right. Okay. Additional normal right there. All right, so remember, now, Goku Black, he is massively debuffed here from the Guide Robo item. The way this looks, though, I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is probably just going to kill him in slot 1 regardless. So, yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's over. So, this was a run, chat, in which, at Goku Black, at what point could he have killed us? Like, there wasn't. Like, he actually... There was never a point where we were in danger from Goku Black, ever. With one item. That's the whole point of this video. Like, the way it can lock down... I mean, this is the hardest fight in the game. The only other fight in consideration to me is Festival Battles. And, I mean, it's just... There's a different level of pressure when you're 3 hours into a run and it's turn 75. Right? Like, you know... There's a lot of people that still get mad at me when I talk about Festival, but, like, it's true. Like, you know. You think there's pressure on turn 1 in here when we could just load back in 2 seconds? Like, you know. So, alright, there was that. Again, I do want to do one more run. I guess, I could also show where to get it. The item. That's our fastest clear, huh? Yeah, by quite a bit. Not really a lot of yapping there. I was more so just focused on crushing the fight, to be fair. Alright, so let's go into this one. Right here. I think that these last 2 fights in this event are 2 of the better designed fights in Dokkan history, in my opinion. I think these are very well designed. Let's just go and jump in like this. Yep. Okay. So, same thing right here. Now, remember, this Guide Robot item, specifically, will work a lot better against this, like, a boss that could be attack debuffed. Right? Because then we'll be able to get the 2-turn value from it. And that's exactly what we got going on right here, right? So, I'll hit this. Boom. Let's just get Pan the fuck out of here. We don't even need to have Pan in any danger or nothing. Let's do this right here. Make sure to get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 2, so we'll maximize his stats. Okay. Alright, let's see how we do. Now, I don't think that their HP is going to be too crazy. You know what I should probably try and do here is leave both AGL Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas on rotation, and then on turn 4, we could just double Dragon Fist. Now, you don't want to float STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, though. You don't want to do that, but with the massive attack debuff that Trunks, Gohan, and Goten have here, I think we could probably get away with it. Goku also does have his 50% super attack counter, too. Yeah, I'm going to do this. My Gogeta probably has a little bit more dodge. Let me double check here. He does 15. The friend Gogeta probably doesn't have as much. He doesn't, but a good build for the friend, yeah, for sure. I'm going to... Oh. Well, that's embarrassing. My phone died. All right, chat. Well, I mean, I'll come back in 2 seconds. My phone died. All right, guys. We're coming back in. Sorry. Yeah, my phone died momentarily there. Okay. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and lock back in. I do want to try and leave both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas on rotation. STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku will have to receive a super attack. However... maybe this could be a good example of how powerful the Guide Robo item is, though, right? Like, if he fails the counter, right? This could be an impressive look for him. Because remember, the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, the way this fight is structured, right, is that they super attack every single slot without fail. Every turn, they triple super in the exact same slots. But they could also be attack debuffed, which kind of balances it out a little bit. And, you know, we have many good characters that have the ability to attack debuff as well. It's not like we have to use shitty characters to attack debuff, so that's very good. Okay. Alright, so we took hits, which will be good. So we'll be able to drop the Dragon Fist next turn. So literally, like, if SDR Super Saiyan 4 Goku does not die, we win. And he also does have a 50. He's got dodge build, and he also does have the super attack counter chance as well. So this will be interesting to see. There is no chance Super Saiyan 4 Goku can live that super attack in slot 3. The way he's designed, he must be in slot 1 or 2. So this will be good to see for us too. If he does get hit with a super attack in slot 3 and he lives it, that is 100% just because of only because of the item. That's it. Literally only because of the item. Alright. Good, we get hit by it. Perfect. That means we have both Dragon Fists active for turn 4. That's beautiful. Alright, let's see what this boy does. Remember, I think that there's no chance he could possibly live in slot 3. So, if he gets hit by it and he does live, that's the guide Robo. He doesn't counter, and he doesn't dodge. Okay, let's see. Yeah, dude. Nah. Bro, that's guide robot. 100%. That's literally exactly what that is. That's death. He dies. He would die to that, for sure. I know we did have double Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on that rotation. So, what that means is both of their intros were active. So, like, he was getting massive defensive support, definitely. But Super Saiyan 4 Goku is very powerful when he's in slot 1 and 2. So, that right there, you know, this is why I wanted to do a video on this, right? Like, because, like, once Kabuki mentioned it to me, I was like, dude, this is actually a good idea. Like, a really good idea for a video. Like, I feel like this item goes under the radar. I rarely am seeing players, like, when I see screenshot clears with items, they're not usually using this shit, and this is easy. I believe there's 2 separate ways we can get this as well. So let me go ahead and take a look here. We could get it from the story event, right? The second, how do I describe it? The 2022 story event, the one that is, you know, covers both Cooler movies. I believe we're able to get it in there. And then there's also the Bulma event as well, where we can get it. Bulma event will probably be the best place to go to get it. Oh yeah, this guy barely has HP left. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. I think this is a very well-designed stage, though. We'll be using this in showcase stages, like runs a lot, because we just have these 7 million supers lined up to us on a T very easily. All right, so now both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas can pop their Dragon Fists. Even though we don't have, you know, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, you know, Legendary Power, some of these huge attack links up, with both Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas being able to do it, that should be that. And we pop this. Pan is supporting, right, though, so. Yeah, not bad. And we end on the Gogeta Dragon Fist KO screen. Beautiful. So there you guys go. Like, we did 2 runs. The first one was, you know, hardest fight in the game besides Festival. This one is a challenging fight. This is not like, oh my god, like such a scary, difficult fight or anything like that. No way. Okay, so the Metal Cooler story event, well, it's both Cooler movies. It's definitely not live right now, right? No way. Let me just find it here in the key section, and I'll show you. Oh, there it is. It was like right there. This is it right here. Even though it shows Cooler and Goku, that's the first part. This right here is what we're looking at. So we're looking for... Wait, he doesn't... Wait, the guide robot doesn't drop from this? It's only from the missions? The guide robot only drops from the missions here, huh? Oh, yeah, I didn't... I actually... Dude, Didn't even realize that. Here, hold on. Let's come on over. Jump over to this. We got the story event right here. And we are able to get a couple of them from missions. Clear stage 9 3 times, 5 times, 7 times. And we're able to get a number of these guide robots. Okay, well, that's not the biggest deal anyway. So we could head out, and let's head back over to the Bulma event. The Bulma event does drop these guys. So I guess this would be the place to pick them up. All right, so let's head down to the Bulma event. I do want to double check which difficulty it is that drops them. So the guide robots are on hard right there. Yeah, not Z hard, but hard. Okay. Yeah, I think all the Z hard items, I all have 9,999 of them. The hard ones I don't, because it's a lot of the more recent items. The Monster Carrot, Guide Robot, the Oolong Bull, the T-Rex, like, meat right there. So, alright, let's go ahead and knock out a hard run here. I could use a boost, but... Okay, so here's the team I used the last time I ran this. Okay, very interesting. We'll use my link level team. You can get link levels in here, I believe. Alright, let's just go and auto it. Yeah, remember, a lot of these events, like, this event used to, only come with World Tournament. And it would be this huge, long, sprawling map where you'd kind of, like, move across, get the items and shit like that. They've done a good job, I think, of revamping all of these types of stages for players. I think it's good. It's good. All right, to just make it a lot more, what's a good word, accessible. I think that's probably the word we could use. So, all right, we'll sit Kid Goku down. Let's make sure he drops one. I mean, I'll just pause and, it would probably only take a second run if he doesn't. We'll see. But yeah, the guide, I will tell y'all, don't be scared to use items, right? Like, that's, a self-imposed restriction I put on my Nen restriction I put on myself is, no items. But, like, you guys don't need to hold yourself to my rules. Wow, we actually didn't get... we actually... Okay, let me come right back. We'll get one. Alright, here we go. Here's another clear. Certainly this time... Oh, we got a link level. Cool. I'll take it. Alright, this time we'll definitely get a guide robot. There's only a few items that could even drop from this. They are actually trolling us so hard if we don't get another drop. If we don't get a drop right here. The poor guide robot, man. Come on. There he is. We got 6 of them right there. So there we go, guys. Do not be scared to pop items. Get your first clears, then do your no item runs. And then this guy, if you can attack debuff the boss, this guy controls that fight, man. It's like, it's nuts. So let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all next time.